Greetings, dear viewers. We've got some more Overwatch footage for you today. Like the previous two Overwatch videos, this video was recorded a couple of months ago. What's basically going on here is I'm taking some Overwatch footage that has been sitting around on my hard drive, just taking up space, and I'm making some videos out of it.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So that's what's happening right now. And again, this is not on the game's most recent updates, so this was recorded a couple of months ago. But it's an entertaining match nonetheless. This is one that I've been wanting to make a video of for some time now. I'm playing a very forward Genji right now, right up against the opposing team's spawn point. And a lot of what you're about to see is only made possible, well, is made more possible by this Mercy that is playing alongside me here. I'm playing a very forward Genji up against the opposing team, keeping them at their spawn. Of course, that Mei wall certainly doesn't hurt in that objective. But we can see that this Mercy following alongside me here is giving me healing when I need it and boosting my damage a lot of the time that we're playing here. And I'm trying to avoid damage coming in from the opposing team, trying to keep them pinned. The objective on this map, or in this particular match, is to protect Objective A. So if I can keep the opposing team close to their spawn point and make sure they can't get to Objective A, I don't need to be at Objective A to protect it. I've just got to make sure they don't get to it. So that's why I'm playing this very forward Genji. Again, we've got Mercy providing me a massive damage boost, and whenever I hear her, you'll notice this is happening whenever I'm playing on this match. Whenever I hear her take a hit, I hear that signature Mercy. See, she's actually saying I took an attack right there, and whenever I hear her actually take damage, I will turn around to attempt to defend her. This is something that players should get in the habit of doing. If their healer is taking damage, you should turn and focus the players that are dealing damage to your healer. I will try my best to protect this Mercy, who is trying their best to give me damage boosts and healing. Now at this point, I'm up front. I notice I'm not taking much healing. I'm not getting that damage boost. I'm not getting healing. I don't know where Mercy is, so I pull back until we can regroup, and there she is right now. I'm trying to stay in her line of sight whenever she's running to me and she's taking damage so that she can use her shift ability, which will jump straight to me. I try and make sure I use my position in such a way that Mercy can use where I am to get away from danger just as much as I try to make sure and I protect her. Now again, I'm getting some good healing here. I'm using my mobility to get up to the top of the map. I see a lot of the opposing team. They're pushing forward. I'm trying to deal some damage to their tank right now, and the reason I'm attacking their tank is so I can do this. Every shuriken that I land on a big character like Roadhog or Reinhardt is more charge for my ultimate. So you will often see me attacking tank characters as Genji so that I can, or as any character really, so that I can fill up my ultimate bar. But most especially I would like to do that kind of thing as Genji and Soldier 76, because it's pretty easy to hit characters from afar as Soldier 76, especially bigger characters like that. But with Genji you will often see me attacking tank type characters so that I can get that ultimate charge, so that I can do the really cool stuff that his ult lets me do. Here I'm applying pressure to their Widowmaker, and I actually finished Widowmaker off from a medium distance with my fan, which is Genji's right click for his shurikens. They fan out. Normally you want to use that up close against targets, but it's okay to use it at medium range if it means that they cannot strafe around your attack. So you're trying to hit them with one of the three. When you'll notice she was very low if you'll go back and watch that footage, which is why I used the fan attack in that instance. Now the reason I feel like I have to justify that is because a lot of players will see me use the fan at a medium range, and they'll make sure and chime in the comments, and they'll say something like, you should only use the fan up close, etc., etc. Anyway, I wanted to make sure and clarify that for people who are a little confused, or people who may not, for people for whom it may not have been clear why I was doing that kind of thing. Alright, so they scored their first takedown on me. And there was a lot going on here that I wanted to talk about that I didn't get to. I highly encourage you to go back and re-watch this and watch how I try and protect Mercy and how I try and stay within areas where Mercy can provide the most support so that I can do the most damage to the opposing team. Alright, so they're actually closing in on the objective here. So I use my mobility. I use my shift ability to dash toward their sniper to remove that move their ability to apply pressure to my team, and then I use my dash as soon as I score a takedown on Widowmaker, because once I get a takedown with any ability really, or if I get an assist, my dash resets. So I try and get a takedown. Here I'm listening for their footsteps. I hear footsteps, and so I'm trying to pinpoint the target. They've got another Genji. Genji's trying to go one-on-one against me, but you can't out-Genji me, man. There's just no way. He dashes toward me with his shift. I dash toward him. We hit each each other. I survived with 10 hit points. He miscalculated the amount of damage his shift deals. I did not. And here I catch Widowmaker once again. 3 headshots with my shurikens, and then a shift is enough to take her out. She's got pretty low hit points. She's not very durable, so I'm able to assassinate her very quickly. And again, here we have Mercy providing me some support, and I'm still playing this very forward Genji role at this point. Do a double jump to avoid Reinhardt's ultimate there. Close it on behind him. He turns around to try and get some protection. He starts pounding on me with his melee attack. I make sure and get away. I see him going after Mercy, so I turn to deal some damage to him. Roadhog does manage to flank me, get a catch off on me. Look at what this Tracer does here. She's right behind the opposing team, and that ult was almost incredibly good, but it was just slightly misplaced. Just slightly. That was a really good play from Tracer that just didn't pan out, but it was a good play. I like that idea. So anyway, that Roadhog was able to catch me, was able to take me out at that point, but, well, was able to help take me out at that point. But it doesn't really matter at that point because we are victorious in the game here. So I hope you folks enjoyed this match. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you folks next time.
Play of the game.
Let's drop the beat.